It began quietly, like many important things do. The first time he saw her, she was sitting on a park bench, reading a book. Sunlight caught her hair, making it glow. He was walking by, just enjoying the quiet afternoon, and he stopped, not intentionally, but his feet just seemed to slow down. There was a gentle peace about her that drew him in. He felt a soft pull, a feeling he had not known before. It was not a sudden burst, but a calm, growing warmth in his chest. He walked past, then walked past again, pretending to be busy. He wanted to see her face, to understand the feeling that had just come over him. She looked up from her book, her eyes, wide and kind, met his for a brief moment. A small smile touched her lips, and then she went back to her reading. He felt a blush creep up his neck. It was a simple, everyday moment, but for him, it was everything. He walked away, but the image of her and the warmth stayed with him. He knew he wanted to see her again. Days turned into a week, and he found himself drawn back to the park. He hoped to see her, but he did not know when or if she would be there. Then, one sunny afternoon, there she was, in the same spot, with a different book. His heart gave a little jump. This time, he decided to be brave. He walked closer, his hands feeling a little sweaty. He sat on the opposite end of the bench, giving her space. He took out his own book, though he could not focus on the words. He felt her presence, a quiet comfort beside him. After some time, she closed her book. He took a deep breath. "That looks like a good book," he said, his voice a little shaky. She toned, a surprised but friendly look on her face. "It is," she said softly. "Are you enjoying yours?" He smiled. "I am trying to," he admitted, "but it's hard to focus a day." She laughed, a gentle sound that filled the air. And just like that, a conversation began. They talked about books, about the weather, about simple things. He learned she loved quiet places and the smell of old paper. She learned he loved to walk and to watch the clouds. Their words flowed easily, as if they had known each other for a long time. There was no pressure, just a shared moment of simple joy. Before they parted, he gathered all his courage and asked if she would be in the park again. She smiled. "Maybe," she said. "I like this bench." He took that as a hopeful sign. They met again, and then again. Their park meetings became a regular thing. They started bringing small snacks, sharing stories, and sometimes just sitting in comfortable silence. He learned about her dreams, small and big. She spoke of wanting to travel, to see new things, to feel the wind in different places. He found himself listening, truly listening, to every word she said. He admired her quiet strength, her thoughtful mind, and the way her eyes lit up when she talked about something she loved. He felt a deep connection growing, a feeling of rightness that settled in his soul. One rainy day, they were both under the large oak tree, sheltering from the sudden downpour. The rain made a soft drumming sound on the leaves above them. It was a cozy, intimate moment. He looked at her, truly seeing her. He realized that this feeling, this calm joy she brought, was something he deeply wanted in his life forever. He wanted to protect her peace, to share in her happiness, to be there for her, always. He reached out and gently took her hand. Her fingers were warm and soft in his. She looked at him, her eyes soft, a question in them. He just squeezed her hand, a silent promise. From that day, their relationship deepened. They started going on small adventures beyond the park. They visited small cafes, walked along the river, and explored old bookshops. Every moment with her felt special. She had a way of seeing beauty in everyday things, and she opened his eyes to it too. A simple sunset became a masterpiece when he watched it with her. The taste of a hot cup of tea felt warmer when she was sitting across from him. He felt his life becoming richer, more colorful, just by having her near. He often thought about how different his life was now. Before her, his days were simple, predictable. Now, there was an excitement, a quiet wonder. He looked forward to every meeting, every shared laugh. He found himself thinking about her when he was alone, picturing her smile, the way she tilted her head when she was thinking deeply. She was becoming a part of him, woven into the fabric of his thoughts and feelings. One evening, they were sitting on a hill overlooking the city lights. The stars were bright above them. It was a perfect, cool night. He felt a surge of courage. He turned to her, his heart beating a little faster. "You know," he began, his voice low, "before you, my life was fine. But now, it feels like it has a purpose, a true direction." He looked into her eyes. "You are my dream. You are everything I never knew I was looking for." She listened, her expression thoughtful. Then a slow, radiant smile spread across her face. She leaned her head on his shoulder. "You are my dream, too," she whispered. "I felt it from the first time I saw you in the park. Like a quiet song, a melody I finally recognized." That moment sealed their bond. It was not a grand public display, but a deeply personal, heartfelt exchange. It was about two souls recognizing each other, finding comfort and joy in their shared presence. They talked late into the night, making plans not just for the next day, but for a future together. They spoke of places they wanted to visit, dreams they wanted to chase, a life they wanted to build side by side. Their journey was not without its small bumps. There were days when misunderstandings arose, or when tiredness made them short with each other. But they learned to talk, truly talk, about their feelings. They learned that honesty, even when it was difficult, built stronger bridges between them. He learned to be patient, to listen more deeply. She learned to express her needs more clearly. With each small challenge they overcame, their connection grew firmer, like roots deepening in good soil. He admired her strength and her gentle spirit. She was kind to everyone, always ready with a warm word or a helping hand. He saw how she cared for her family, how she put thought into everything she did. These small observations made his love for her grow even more. He knew he had found someone truly special, someone who made him a better person. She loved his calm presence, his steady nature. He was her anchor, the one who could make her feel safe and understood. He supported her dreams, encouraged her to reach for more, and always celebrated her small victories. With him, she felt seen, truly seen, for who she was. She knew that with him by her side, anything was possible. One morning, he woke up before her. He lay there, watching her sleep, the soft light of dawn touching her face. A profound sense of gratitude washed over him. He thought back to that first day in the park, to the quiet pull he felt. It had grown into a love that filled his life, a love that was both peaceful and powerful. He knew, with every fiber of his being, that she was meant for him. She was his home, his solace, his greatest joy. Later, over breakfast, he looked at her. "Do you remember that first day in the park?" he asked. She smiled, a soft, knowing smile. "Of course," she said. It felt like the start of something beautiful. He nodded. It was, he agreed, and every day since, it has only gotten more beautiful. They built a life together, brick by brick, moment by moment. Their home filled with quiet laughter and shared memories. They continued their small adventures, always finding new things to explore, new stories to tell. They walked through seasons, through sunshine and rain, always hand in hand. He often told her, "You are still my dream. Every day, waking up next to you, living this life with you, it's more than I ever imagined." And she would lean into him, her heart full, knowing that she felt the same. Their love was not loud or dramatic, but deep and constant, a quiet, unwavering truth. It was a kind of love that made ordinary moments shine and made life feel complete. She was his dream come true, and he, hers. Their story was a testament to the beautiful, simple magic of finding your soul's quiet counterpart.